All right, time for another attempt. Last week we got to a PB of 2. Um, I didn't get hit to a boss by a boss, I guess. Um, so we're slowly improving our attempts. Um, and yeah, hopefully some more progress today. Learn some stuff about what to do and what not to do. Most importantly, I'm just gonna grab that grace by um, the lift for rolled, because last time I got destroyed by the Black Lake Kindred that's there, and dismounted way too early to dodge his long distance scream. We should probably start this timer. Awesome. Let's get undressed real quick. Use that rune that we start with. Grab our first smithing stones here.
And I can also that you're not, then why not? I am Carly.
And buy all his pots and the crafting kit. Talk to Melina and grab our ride.
Have you heard of they serve? But I can turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it's summon me. I bequeath. Use it. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with respect.
Oops. How? Headshot? Oops. Incredible headshot right there. Grab the flail here so we can cheese Blackguard a little bit later. Skirt this way. There's our whetstone. So we can just easily apply Ashes of War when we need it. Some more smithing stones. Then we're gonna grab this Grace up here. Now we can head this way. Skirt to the right here, and because it's night, this guy won't aggro to us. Grab this Grace for later again. When we come back and kill Bernal in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes or something. But up here, we are off to grab Golden Bough from this guy up here. And that's that. 2 Unsheathed R2s kills the horse. And you grab the post. Grab a couple of smithing stone ones here. And we buy a few more on this guy up here.
Oh, are you here as a customer?
As well as this cracked pot. Need all those Trina's lilies. Or, I mean, I guess strictly I don't need them. I probably pick up enough along the route to miss 1 or 2 here and there. Drop down here. And we pick up our sleep recipe book, as well as a few runes from here.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested
Sorry,
in
Kenny.
rescuing the great Kenneth Haight, servant to the True Order and celebrating the future.
Grab our Wondrous Physic, and off we go. And then head past the entrance to the underground towards this tree, this minor tree, and grab stuff here. Crouch through this section and grab a couple more lilies. And we have up here our first talisman. The Axe Talisman improves our charge attacks. Grab some more Trina's Lilies, and then kind of bear east here towards this merchant.
Welcome. Well, are you please? I'm hungry.
And we get our last smithing stone ones here. We need 12, and we have 12. Skirt to the right here. Wait for this pumpkin head to walk this way a little bit, go down the stairs, and then do that, and they will not get aggro to you, even if they're facing you. See? Turning away. Run up here. As soon as this guy stands up, goodbye. And because it's night, that night won't aggro to you. And here's our first half of the Dectus Malalian. head back to this church. And we're making our way to Caelid. Grab this grace for later when we head over to Fort Gale North. Through here, avoiding all dogs. And skirt left here, which is not gonna, or enable us to not aggro the dino dogs. You know, I wonder if it's... Yeah, somebody's aggroed here always. I'm not sure who. I wonder if it's the golem that's down there in the that ravine. Okay, go left around here, through this little gap, skirt right here, and aim in between the path and that dino dog to the left. And yeah, no aggro there.
How can I help?
Sell first. And then buy our torch. And then let's equip that now. For use in just a second. Now we smack the wall here to draw aggro from the enemies inside. That lets us just sneak in. Of course, if you accidentally jump instead of crouching, then that's not gonna work. Easy. Okay, Let's do that again. Ah, except now we have to go to the round table. Well,
Forgive me.
that is the
I've been testing
consequence of making a mistake.
determine
At least didn't get hit.
if the Elden Ring, if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but
Yeah, we'll go to the round table then now, and then head right back here, and that way we basically don't have to talk to Melina until the end of the run, when we get to Burn the Arrow Tree. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? This time, I crouch, and I do not jump. And then just go right around the edge here. And to the left of these. And those are all aggroed correctly to the wall. And we're through. And there's our second half of the Dectus Medallion, but we're not quite done with this fort yet. Grab that rune. Avoid this rat. And we can fast travel all the way over here, and we're done with Caelid. For a little bit at least. And we are off to Liurnia. Ooh. Avoid these guys. Oops.
You're surprised you've no matter.
We can buy
how
our
long
first
Don't.
smithing tones. 2 from here. Skirt to the left here, and at all costs avoid that area where the Royal Revenant summons. Or spawns in. avoid these guys, the summoners. I have a couple times when not paying attention just ran into them and it's been totally fine, but they do have that rare, real fast shove attack that would just kill your run immediately. And we're looking for this island up here. That's kind of a waymark. And then just a little bit off north here. We should probably equip our Source Seal as well as our flail. And this is what we're gonna use to cheese Blackguard. Gonna aim for in between the prawns and the shack, and then just L2. Keep walking forward. And he stands no chance in that honorable duel. Sorry, pal. There's our weapon. Yeah. Switch back to the Uchi though for now.
Hello.
Oh no.
Stop, brave Tarnished.
Like how does that
Only tie her by striking this
aggro,
barrier.
or like how does that make her think that I'm
I
attacking
see.
her when I'm simply
Hello.
walking
It's
in her
rather
general
showing
direction?
mistress that I was
So
a-
annoying.
Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, to bless the thug should be Wrestley's. The fleas. Oh yes, thank you kindly. Did I forget? I see you are very to study such. Please.
Grab the invitation. And we are off to get some smithing stone 2s. It's probably, I guess, good to have this out as much as possible. Just gonna wait for that far lobster. Okay, he's not facing us. I'm gonna go this way. Grab this. And wait until he turns around. And we're free and clear. Oh. Is he just pathing or is he actually aggroed? I think he's just pathing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've had a couple of weird incidents with the lobsters here. I think I've only lost a run there once, but a couple of times, like, one of them has woken up, or both of them have woken up, or something, but yeah, it's should be able to get through there without aggroing either of them, if you're not incompetent like me. Or careless, like me. Up to your interpretation. Grab smithing stones 2s there. And avoid these guys. Giant lion squids. Grab disgrace. Crouch through here. Grab this, grab these, and immediately we will fast travel out before the dragon has time to aggro. Head east. Just switch to the Axe Talisman now, since we don't need to use the other, or we don't have any requirements for higher stats, and this helps us with damage on Blackguard and Margit, and it'll be bad to forget them. Forget switching over to the Axe Talisman. Okay, here I'm just gonna crouch over here. Basically just trying to avoid the big flower that's just on the other side of the shrine from seeing me. Alas, it has. Or actually, I don't think it's seen me. Okay. I'm just gonna wait this out, I guess. None of the other ones are aggroed. See, now it's not aggroed anymore. Can I... Cool. And now we just wait for it to disaggro again. And we should be good. Cool. Back to the Boiled Prawn Shack, and we will grab... Well, we're almost done with Leonia for the entire run, actually. Grab these guys here. And head northeast-ish. Northeast. Just north, actually. Oops. Probably don't. I don't know how I kind of just grabbed these golden seeds because they're on their way. And now they're just kind of part of the route, even though they, like, don't need to be. We barely use any flasks throughout this run. Or, like, we do, but we don't use, like, more than 2 at any given time. Or any given section. I just head to the left here to avoid all enemies. Again, pretty unnecessary, probably. I need to add this song to my playlist. Cool. Okay, Sacred Tear. Need this rune arc. And we avoid all aggro from the trebuchets. We're almost done with our initial setup section. All we need to do that's left is to grab grab the smithing stone bell bearing for smithing stones 3 and 4, which is pretty fast, and then it's DTS time. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then we, have a good amount more set up until we actually fight our first real boss, which is Margit, because DTS is a cheese, patches is, a joke. Oh, we should grab this Grace real quick. I'm just gonna equip these Kukris now. Switch to them. A horrible crick in my neck. I'm trying to stretch it out, but it's not quite working. Just run through these guys. Grab this Grace. Hello? Okay. Again, golden seeds that we will likely not use, but I just keep picking them up. I don't know if I've ever gone this direction. I'm surely have. Is there like a... I don't know. I don't know if I have. Or if I have, there's like nothing there. Yeah, I remember. Leap over here. Crouch behind this guy. And Sheath R2. Take the riposte, and we're golden. And we just make our way out of there. And that's kind of it. Next up is DTS. So there's our setup without incident. Skirt to the right, and this guy doesn't even aggro to you. yet more unnecessary golden seeds. I wonder how many times I actually drink, like, how many flasks you actually need, and if it's just the starting ones. I kind of suspect you just get away with the starting ones. It's fine, it's not like it's a time kill, it's just kind of annoying to have to click upgrade flask a bunch of times, or add flask charge. Grab this golden rune. Grab these mushrooms up here. Up to DTS. Oops. Just gonna steer slightly to the right here. I'll try to... Last couple times, I don't know, I've never been close to being hit by these guys, but I'm a little confused about when they aggro to me versus to the guys who are walking. Like here, he's clearly aggroed to me, and I don't really know why. He keeps pointing his bow towards here. But, whatever. What can you do? Not dangerous at all. Okay, and as we go up, let's keep an eye to make sure that that guy's not aggroed, nor is that guy. Cool. Grab this lily. Keep making sure he's not aggroed. Cool. Beautiful. Okay, DTS time. I have everything I need. I have my Uchi, and I have my Kukris and my bow. Okay, so we run to around here, wait for him to just slightly turn, and then start walking towards us. Now we just want to maintain that distance-ish. And right about when he passes that white birch tree on the, well, on the right, get on horse. I'm here and switch to mouse and keyboard. Oh, okay. I think I left I kept a little bit too far of distance between the two, so I'm gonna reset. Ideally, he should be coming up to around here-ish, and it's not a big deal if he doesn't. Like you can throw more kukris and it'll bait him the same way, but if I have to end up using more kukris, it'll be just kind of a pain to have to get more from somewhere else. So I figure this is a better time save than wasting kukris potentially unnecessarily. Okay. So now he's back, and we're gonna redo the same thing. Yeah, I think I kept a little bit too much of a distance between us. I really want to keep about this much. I think slightly shorter is slightly better. Cool. That should be good. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, yeah, he is coming up more this way. That's good. Let's throw our first kukri here. Throw our second here. And then our third is gonna be like up here. He's fully facing me. Okay, I think that's fine. Because he's been aggroed by the, or drawn by the other thing. Okay, and then we want to, before he sees me, perfect. Another R2. Unsheath R1. Beautiful. Okay, very issue-free there. Wasn't the cleanest, like, usually I just get that first try. Or, yeah, without him seeing me a little bit at the end, or without having to reset the whole drawing him out thing, but really can't complain there. Pretty chill. And, okay, let's head back to, I guess, While I'm here, I guess I'll buy all the stuff. I technically don't need to, yeah, I think. Offer that. Then we buy 12 of these, 12 of these. Our dagger for Golden Vow, our rapier for Assassin's Gambit, and our finger seal. Upgrade our weapon. We don't need this anymore, so we get rid of it. And we don't need this for a while, or this. And actually, we should switch this to left hand, just for convenience.
Nomad layout Europe.
And I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right, back. Let's keep going. Let's go over here. Rest of the side of Grace, and then we're gonna do a number of things. Okay, first, add a bunch of charges to flasks. Increased the amount replenished. Let's do a split more like that. Yeah, there's no way you would ever use enough of that for it to actually make a difference. Okay, we want 15 strength, so we can do Flame Grant Me Strength, and then everything else is going to go into Endurance. And let's go. Oh wait, I wanted to... Whatever, I'll pass time at the next Grace. Who's aggroed to me? Don't like that. Okay, it looks like maybe my aggro is drawn off. No. Who is aggro to me? That's weird. That usually doesn't happen. I'm just gonna... Okay, he's not... Nobody... Somebody... Something was aggro to me. Is it one of the wet soldiers or something at the top of the hill? I don't know. Usually there's nobody aggro to me. Well, I guess usually it's night, which is probably what makes the difference. I usually pass time up there. Okay, well, no big deal. And we're gonna stay to the right so that that archer does not aggro to us. Perfect. Not looking our way, and we're good. That's because it is nighttime, so we get a little bit more stealth. And then up here, we dismount, crouch, and then I just walk into the wall to make sure that I'm not going into the line of sight of the chariots. Grab this. And make our way to the War Master's shack. Okay, so we need to memorize Flame Grant Me Strength. We need to put the Strength Not Crystal tier and the Spiked Crack tier into our flask. We need to put Golden Vow on the dagger. And we need to equip the dagger and the seal. I walk a little bit away. Wait, oh. That's not what I meant to do. You want the dagger and the seal in different slots. You cannot do them both simultaneously. Hey dude, how's it going? Alright, so Golden Vow. Then get me strength, drink. Just get right behind him. Perfect. Oh god. Oops. That's kind of funny. Forgot to turn it off when I was going to the bathroom. Just probably been like 3 minutes. That's funny. Thanks for letting me know. That would have been funny if I just like went the entire time without realizing there was a giant BRB on my screen. Oh, good thing you came through.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give me your hand. I will.
By the way, I changed my settings. I capped my FPS to 60 and dropped the graphics quality of a couple of small things. And I haven't gotten any frame drops on the game side yet. You'll have to let me know if it's looking weird or anything, or worse or something.
Warrior, perhaps. Will you join YX rise with us?
Cool.
Interest.
Sounds good.
Now you belong. The drawing room, but
So far, yeah, right. In before it completely crashes. In like 10 seconds. Okay, so we have that. We need to have a little bit more money. So we can buy Assassin's Gambit. I had it uncapped. So, yeah. Well, honestly, I don't notice FPS. Oh, oops, that was the wrong one. I don't notice FPS stuff all that much. Like, obviously, I'll notice if there are like huge frame drops, but like 60 versus 90, I don't know if I would entirely notice, to be honest. Which might just be, I have pretty bad eyesight, so. Okay, we want, God, I'm totally at the wrong spot. I want to be down here. And let's equip the rapier. Cool. Off to patches. Yeah, it's funny because I was like, oh, I have to be careful and make sure that I turn my mic back on when I come back. And then I immediately didn't notice the obvious huge BRB on my OBS staring at me. Very silly. Alright, let's grab this Grace for later when we get blue Dancer Talisman. Head to around that short, bushy tree. Run a little forward to summon Nereus. And then we're gonna immediately send them back. Perfect. Man, it looks great. Okay, cool. Does it look better than yesterday, or just the same without the frame drops? Okay, let's get this. Oh, I should equip, better. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Oh, I didn't get, okay, right. I need to get, the Crackblade, Ash of War. You bias increased FPS with improved image quality. Do you mean that you are biased towards improved image quality, or the other way around? Well, I think the FPS would look the same to you because the Twitch FPS is still 60. Yeah, I think that the Twitch FPS would be the same. So it's not a huge difference to you. But to me, it's more on my side that the FPS would be dropped. Re-up our stealth. Run through here, run behind this guy. Re-up our stealth unnecessarily once more. Yeah, well, so the frame, basically what I'm trying to say is that, like, the big frame drops weren't like an FPS thing, I guess, or like weren't associated with the capping. I think that they were associated with the graphics quality that I was running. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to keep playing around with it, and see, like, what makes difference and what doesn't actually make a difference. But if this looks good and sounds good and isn't dropping frames, like, isn't basically freezing the game periodically, then I guess I'll just stick with these settings for a little bit. I do at some point want to play some randomizer, and I think that that can really fuck with your GPU being able to handle stuff, because, like, it'll, like, put a few really graphically intensive, like, animation enemies or whatever enemy attacks, like, next to each other, which can be kind of difficult for your GPU. So we'll have to see how that works. Oh wait, man, I'm doing all this backwards. I need to go to here. Ashes of War. Cragblade. Skirt to the right here. Go through here. All right, Golden Vow. Cragblade. Flame grant me strength. And drink. Sorry, pal. Indeed a shit show. Okay.
What a shit show.
Hello? Alright, because I am... There you go. Okay. Let's grab the shackle from the round table. Need a little bit more money. And now we're here. Okay, what do I actually need to do? Right, let's equip that. Apply stealth. Cool. Okay. So we don't need this for now. I think we have everything else ready. Oh, I should... Probably not necessary. Yeah, I'll just do it anyway. I have enough for one more level, which I usually just grab. Just add a single more level of strength, which is, I'm sure, super useful or necessary. Okay, Golden Vow. Cragblade. Flame grant me strength. Drink. Trigger Margit. Charged R2. Charged R2. Charged R2. And goodbye, sir. Very easy script. Throw this on. Alright, I can. Yeah, that Margit is just not. It's not even really a boss because it's so fully scripted that it doesn't make a difference.
It's tightly coated.
Like what you do.
Guards, don't you breach.
Use the main gate. Gonna level up here. Melt Margit. Yeah, exactly. It's not even. It's like. It doesn't even stand a chance. Level up. Get some more strength. Okay. Okay, and it's night, so we can do this. Okay. Crouch, stay to the right. Reapply stealth. Stay to the right. Hug around these rocks. And the ballistas never trigger. Perfect. Okay. Then we don't aggro this guy. And we're gonna grab this Grace to get Godric's Great Rune after Godric, after we kill Godric. Okay, so we need Kukris. Gonna just get rid of that for ease of use. And this bow. And let's make sure we have the correct thing. Two-handed. Run to the right. Run around these guys. Reapply Gambit. Crouch. Up to this small sapling. Okay. Reapply Gambit. Two-hand our bow. Switch to mouse and keyboard. Throw first Kukri here. Immediately throw second Kukri here. Run this way. Duck into here. Listen for the ballista having fired. Switch to Iron Ball. Kill this guy. Reapply stealth, and we are golden. Cool. Very chill. Sneak around to the right here. We're good. Is it? No. Oh, I don't need this Grace. I don't know why I got it. Okay. So we don't need... Oops, we do need that. We don't need that. And I'll get these. Get rid of that. And we actually don't need the bow, I think, for the rest of the run. Reapply stealth. Hug the wall. Grab these cracked pots, break those crates, and we're good. Okay, that's that. We can now get rid of this just for this fight. Oops, wrong drink. Okay. Golden Vow. Cragblade. Drink. Nope. Again, the wrong drink. Walk through. Thing get me strength. Drink. Hello? That was weird. He's doing not his usual stuff. This is slightly weird RNG. Godric. I think I'm gonna do that. Surely we get a stun somewhere here. Okay. Okay. Not super clean, but I think I reacted pretty well to the kind of weird opening.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in
Usually that's much faster. Okay. Over here. I almost missed the jump on the on his ground slam attack. I jumped like kind of late. But yeah, it was fine. Pretty clean. Let's stick to the right here. Reapply stealth. Crouch. Then run. Cool. Now we grab Godric's Great Rune. These golden rune ones are really going to make the difference. Sounds good, dude. Okay, last time I accidentally forgot to actually activate it, or to wait until the activation was fully complete. This time I'm not gonna mess that up. Let's wait until I... Cool. Okay. That's activated. We're gonna go grab Roger's rapier. With the Quaint Blade Phalanx.
As you might guess. Ah, I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn? Time can move a little conversation. Ah, well done. Something to mark.
Cool. Now up to Altus Plateau, and we're gonna kill Gillica. first, some more strength. And we're gonna throw the Great Rune on and activate it. We don't need that anymore for a little bit. Okay. As per usual, Golden Vow, Cragblade, Flame Grant Me Strength, Drink. Okay, and now we run through, we aim for that, to our left, the knee. Charge R1, walk for a little bit more, charge R2, charge R2. I said charge R1 at the beginning, but obviously it's a charge R2. Yeah, 3 charge R2s and you're totally clear through. And next up is Radahn. Cool. Probably gonna level up just in case. Not really, just in case. I'm gonna level up and just get a little bit more damage. Perfect. Okay, so we want to put on that Ritual Sword Talisman. Increases our damage at full HP.
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned.
Start the festival.
But
Oops. I like that these are... Oh god, what is going on? These are exactly the radius of one backstep. It's kind of fun. Okay. The, hold on. Okay, get on horse, spam, sprint back. Turn around. Okay. The radius of the elevators, like from the center of the button, it's exactly one backstep. Okay, Golden Vow, Cragblade, Flame Grant Me Strength, Drink, Two-Hand, good. Very clean. Extremely clean. That's such good. That RNG attack is the good one, where you can get so many attacks off in the opening. Okay, well that was Radahn. let's level up. Cool. Okay. And now we are off to Goldfree, which is a bit of a treacherous opponent. There's one attack that he does that I'm still not fully internalized the timing on. It's when he does this like his right to his left really slow swipe. But yeah, hopefully that's fine. It's a pretty rare attack, and I do dodge it most of the time. It's just a few times where I don't. Grab this for later. We apply stealth, which I'm pretty sure is kind of useless here because these guys just see right through it. Yeah, see, he's totally aggroed. Grab this rune. Reapply our stealth. Jump from rooftop to rooftop. Oops. Okay. Let's put our stealth on again. Okay, I aim for this little spike. Just run behind these guys. Alright, more stealth. And we run pretty far to the right of this guy. I want to aggro him, and then as far as possible to the right of this, so that that attack misses us. Keep applying that stealth. Let's go this way to not aggro him. Just to the left of these guys to not aggro the guy on the other branch, who would if you went behind them. And we're good. Did I know kiwi skin was edible? I did know kiwi skin was edible. I have eaten kiwi skin. It adds something to the kiwi experience to eat kiwi skin. And I haven't had kiwi in so long. Okay, wait, I need to focus. Fairy Queen. That was such nice RNG. Yeah, kiwi skin, I don't know if I would always eat it, but like, sometimes it's good to eat kiwi skin. It's kind of fun. Then you just have to chop off the ends instead of having to scoop the kiwi. Okay, we walk slightly into the wall this way, we don't run. And then right behind this guy, and he does not see us. Very neat. Wait, but you can't eat the bottom of it, right? That's way too tough. 'Cause yeah, that just doesn't work. I mean, you could, I guess, but it would be that would be a little bit unhinged. Okay, you just eat around the bottom. I guess like a like an apple core. Okay. Let's go to here. Okay, next up, Golem. Golem, whatever. Which I shall hopefully not die on. Kind of a scary cave. One of the scarier running sections of the entire run, I would say. Because there's some treacherous jumps. Yeah. What can you do? And there's an aggroed wolf that just has a scripted aggro, which I've gotten hit by before in a very, very frustrating way. Okay. All right. Through here. Steer to the right here. Re-up our stealth here. Then, yeah, this is the scary part. Yeah. What can you do? Just spooky. Straight up spooky. Okay. And then we sprint off this guy. Oh boy. Okay. So that's through the running section, which is the scary part. And then do Assassin's Gambit. I guess I will maybe do that slightly later. Golden Vow. Then grant me strength. Cragblade. Drink. Assassin's Gambit. Okay. Crouch. And then run to the side. He won't aggro until right here. Very nice. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. I need to go here. Oh, and I forgot to buy, or I need, okay. Yeah, I'm missing talisman slot. Let's get that. Um. Oh wait, can I still get it from here? Because I forgot to get it at some run recently, and I just went and got it from...
Only
Okay, never mind. We're good. We're just gonna get it from here.
to become the fingers.
Perfect. Okay. And now that we have our Blue Dancer Charm, we should get rid of any extra weight. We want that. I'm just gonna do that so I can level up one more time. Okay, we are gonna want Golden Vow and Flame Gaming Strength. Okay. I think that's all the setup we need for now. Cool. So, our usual Golden Vow, Crag Blade, Flame Gaming Strength, drink, switch to Margit's Shackle, and walk through. Run towards our guy. Charged R2, charged R2, charged R2. Wait for our stamina to come back. Take the riposte. Immediate charge R2. Very clean. Sweet, that was pretty chill. Let's do that. Cool. No, I don't want to talk to you. There you go. Oh.
Allow me, you are unable, prevented by the thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame of then, and guide you.
Sweet. That's that. Oh wait, I should level up. Don't really need to right now, but I'll just get a few in case I need to Memory of Grace out at some point, and I don't want to lose those runes. Okay. There's our rapier. Same deal as earlier. Run to the left as much as possible. Makes no difference. It's always a little scary to see those bubbles kind of forming around you. But I'm pretty sure it's entirely safe if you just run. Scary bubbles, man. Man's greatest fear. Okay. Put on our stealth. Let's apply more stealth here so it doesn't run out. Stick to the right. Well, we're getting very consistent at getting past Morgott. It's now 2 runs in a row where I've gotten past Morgott and then have gotten hit on this running section here. Or not literally right here, but on the running to the pathing to the fire giant. Again, have never been hit by the same thing twice. So hopefully we don't get hit by the same thing, or we don't get hit at all. We'll skirt to the left here. Avoid aggroing that horse. Okay. And we should be good. Surely soon we are not aggroed. Okay, cool. We're not aggroed anymore. And we are done with this shackle for good. And is it late night? Okay, so I'm gonna pass the time so we don't have to deal with the Knight's Cab up here. Okay, and that way we could just kind of run through with no fear. Steering clear of these enemies. That was a little scary. Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact pathing should be for this area still. I mean, I've never been hit by anything while I'm just running through, but it does not discount the fact that I could get hit by something at some point in the future. Okay. Up here, we stay. To the left. We let him do his thing. Touch Grace. And we sit. Awesome. Okay. That certainly is less stressful. Okay, cool. And now we get the Smithing Stone, Bell Bearing, whatever. 3 or something. Okay, get some stealth up. Sick base. Yeah, it's Wolfpack. I don't love everything that Wolfpack does, but they have some bangers for sure. Yeah, it's called Beastly by Wolfpack. Alright, let's get our stuff upgraded. No. Okay. Cool. Actually, I need to upgrade the actual weapons, not just get the smithing stones.
They're those of a challenge. Find them well.
Oh, I'm just floating here. No, I'm not. Never mind. Okay. Cool. That's correct, right? We have plus 18. Cool. Let's do a quick level up. Run through. Let's avoid aggroing the birds that fly around here somewhere. Okay. Let's do this path again. Hopefully not aggro anyone. Lovely. Okay, now we are officially at a distance BB. Gonna get hit by this golem up here. No, I shouldn't say anything. Dang, that golem's still aggroed. It's crazy. We were talking yesterday about how this area is so empty, just kind of boring on a casual run. It offers some kind of respite and calm in the middle of a no-hit run, which is a little bit more stressful. Yeah, it is a pretty area. That's true. I like the kind of ghostly trees. Who's still aggro to me? It's kind of crazy to me that they're whatever this called are the puppets are still aggro to me. Only now lose their aggro. Okay, that's that section done. Steer to the left here so that the hand doesn't aggro to you. Cool. Grab this grace. Oops. I need to apply stealth a little bit earlier. We're going here to pick up that ancient dragon smithing stone. And yeah, I think I usually apply here, and then the bird doesn't aggro. Neither bird aggroes. Okay, everything should be good. Let's see. We have this, these. Talisman setup's good. Okay. Now all that's left is to actually execute. Fire Giant isn't the hardest boss, but if you there's less flexibility, I feel like, in fucking up. Especially phase 2, because they can pull out the game over fire breath. Okay. Flame grant me strength this time, in that order. Cragblade. Drink. Make sure we're two-handing so we don't lose Cragblade. Okay. Flame grant me strength. Two of these guys. One here. very clean. Okay. Sweet. Next up, Godskin Duo, which can also be tricky. Every boss is slightly tricky from here on out, except for like Gideon, which is just a scripted fight. Everyone else, there are opportunities for things to go wrong. For sure. Godskin Duo shouldn't, but especially with nerves, pretty easy for things to go wrong. Let's get some more strength. And let's talk to Melina.
I this world and death are you to commit? Very well. Let my hand.
Cool. Only 5 bosses left. Bosses. Equip our rapier. By stealth, smack this rock to draw his aggro. And then stick to the left up here to avoid his aggro. Beautiful. Drag right for the dragon. We'll apply stealth, run around to the right here. Some more stealth. Through here. This way. Through here. Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack there. That just did the little bunny hop instead of the full hop, the full jump. I almost missed the... Oh, that would have been so brutal. Okay, well, at least that's done. Okay, let's just rest here and make sure that I have everything I need. I think I do. Okay. Apply stealth. Apply more stealth. Wait for this guy to fully go by. Okay. Run right there. Okay, let's get here. Line it up a little bit better. All the way up. Sleeping pot. Sleeping pot. Okay. Cool. Don't need that anymore. Golden Bow. Let's drink. Let's get Cragblade. Let's drink this. Let's do that. Drink. Okay. Charge R2. 4 R1s. Charge R2. Grab the riposte. Charge R2, charge R2. Okay, just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna wait for him to wake up. Oh my god, that was almost so fucked. That was almost so mean. He, like, lost track of where to go, where to attack because of the sleep, and then he threw the fireball, and that was almost exactly where I was going. Okay, same deal here. Charge R2. Oh man, lucky. And I slightly miscalculated because you leave, I usually try to throw the sleep pot like over here-ish. So that even if he doesn't attack, he gets stuck on these candles. But instead I threw the sleep pot at the candles and it broke them, which was suboptimal. Okay, up to Malekith. And this the next running section is a little bit scary for me. The dragon I don't exactly know how to deal with in a consistent and good way, but I guess we'll see. And now we can get our fully upgraded weapon.
Okay, out you're out.
Cool. Let's upgrade that all the way. Let's level up. Throw this guy. Okay. Attack right here to draw the aggro of the guy below. We can just walk off. Very nice. Let's reapply, just in case, and then we crouch. Just through here. Behind this dog. And then we're good. Okay. More stealth. I think that was just the dog running off, but that's fine. Not a big deal at all. Okay. Cool. Run through this section. And then, yeah, the birds are a little bit scary. In an ideal world, you don't aggro any of them. And that really should happen. I just need to be ready to Memory of Grace out, if necessary. I'll just grab this Grace in case I do need to Memory of Grace out. Okay. stick to the right, hop off here, run around all the way to the left here, reapply. I think we're good. Okay. Here. And then just take it slow and steady. Okay, and then run this way. Oh boy. Getting some frame drops there. Beautiful. Okay. And then run past this guy. Run to the left of here, don't aggro him. Reapply stealth. Run through here. Okay, and that's that section. Okay, cool. Crouch through here. Now we're good, I think. Okay. Let's get our health up to there. We can get rid of that. Golden Vow. Switch to Roger's Rapier. Drink. We don't need those anymore. Crag Blade. Drink this. Go through here. That. Flame Gammy Strength.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen from me.
Unclean here. You idiot. Oh! I probably should have. Oh, brutal, 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 brutal. I should have reset, I think, as soon as I fucked up. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna redo that fight. Yeah, okay, let me really quickly just redo that. And then I'm gonna take a little break. And then reset, I guess. Yeah, that's a little dumb. Okay. Supposed to do that. That. Then I'm actually supposed to just go through. Do this. Oh, but I can't. Right, okay. That doesn't work here. Right, I can't practice that in that way now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a beat. And then come back in maybe 15 minutes or something. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna switch up the tunes. Let's start up a new attempt. I need to. Oh, that. Oops, the timer's been going on the entire time. Let's see here. Ta-da. Okay. New attempt. Samurai. Keepsake lands between rune. Alright, what I think I have learned from that attempt is that although I would normally feel pretty confident about facing Malekith and dodging like all of his attacks in a very high damage situation where I have a lot of damage, I do not feel confident, or I shouldn't feel confident when I'm extremely nervous after being more than 2 hours into a no-hit attempt. And so I should simply reset the fight if I do not get the RNG that I need at the beginning. Or, to be fair, that wasn't even bad RNG. That was me accidentally hitting an R1 instead of an L2 in that fight at the phase transition. And so yeah, basically if anything goes wrong, I should reset that deep in the run. And it's just a bit about decision making and learning when to make those decisions correctly. But, you know, only forward. Still a very good attempt. Made it quite far. All right, now for it's so weird to restart the attempt with like some like residual adrenaline from the attempt, the previous attempt, and like be doing extremely boring. Oh, I need to start the timer. Be doing some like extremely boring setup for like 40 minutes. I should really just treat it as like calming down time for 40 minutes. Okay, grab that smithing stone.
I am Carly.
Grab these crafting pots or cracked pots and the crafting kit. All right, grabbing our ride here.
They serve, but I can play the turning rune to aid you. You need own to the foot of. Then it summon me. I bequeath. Use it will summon torrent to treat him with.
Headshot? Whiff headshot? Grab our flail here for picking up the iron ball from Blackguard. Actually wanted to remove this song from the playlist. Grab the wet blade. Cool. Alright, let's pick up this golden seed right here. Grab some smithing stones from here, smithing stone ones. Grab this grace for later. And next up is our strength tier, as well as Golden Vow. Oh. If I'm going the right direction, that is. And then I can just stick to the right and he won't see me. Oops. Just gonna grab this grace. Again for later. For killing Bernal. And next up is Golden Vow. Two unsheath R2s, deals with him very quickly. And the riposte, obviously. Whee!
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Avoid Mr. Pumpkinhead. Some more smithing stones. Some
Are you here as a customer?
more smithing stones and crackpots. Cool. Run over here. Cool. Some Nick Drake to soundtrack our hit attempts. Never hurt anybody. Grab our recipe for, if we can navigate this. Grab our recipe for sleep pots, and some runes. Perf. And now we are off to get some more shit.
Someone who might be interested
Sorry, Kenny.
in rescuing the great
K-Dot.
Knight, servant to the true order.
The real K-Dot. Alright, we get the Physic and Disgrace, and we are off to grab a talisman or two, and Dectus Medallion, and our charge attack tier. Run towards the tree. Grab those tiers. We're gonna use the Spike Crack tier, which increases our charge attack power. And then run over here. Crouch. And grab these Trina's lilies. Oop. And here's the talisman that we use throughout the run. And on this side, we can simply stay on horseback, grab those, and get out of here. Set a course towards the east. Towards that smoke.
Welcome. Dear, while you please, I'm hungry.
And there's our last smithing stone ones. Grab this seed. Try this skip a couple times, even though I've literally never gotten it. Oh well. Okay. That gives enough time for the pumpkin head to, oops, turn around. And we are good. Yeah, okay. Kill that guy, kill this guy. Crouch to the left. Kill this rat. We're good. Alright, run this way, hug to the left, and as soon as this guy pops up, he gets the same treatment. And that guy doesn't aggro because it is the middle of the night. And there's our first Dectus half. Grab that Trina's Lily. Grab this Grace. Avoid these dino dogs. Grab this Grace. Mango, oh Magellan, 6 and 3, 7. Avoid these guys. Sell all these guys. Alright. There's our beast repellent torch. Run through here and avoid these dragons. Alright, and then for this section, I come right up here, smack this a couple times to draw aggro from the enemies inside, two-hand this, crouch, and then take this circuitous path to avoid aggroing that bat, as well as this bat. Perfect. And just uncrouch and start climbing up the ladder. There's our Dectus half, and now we move on to grab the Radagon's Source Seal, which is key for getting our build online. Run around these guys, we're good. And just crouch to whatever's aggroed to me will stop being aggroed to me, hopefully. Perfect. Right, okay. Cool, that was that. And now we are off to Liurnia. Lovely. So yeah, in Liurnia, we are going to get all of our Smithing Stone 2s. Our Kukris to cheese DTS with. And then obviously the key that we need to get to through the Academy. And then we're also going to set up Raya's questline. And that's kind of it, I think. Ooh.
You're new. Surprised. No matter. Why don't? Oh, don't.
Alright, here we buy our first 3 Smithing Stone 2s. And then we steer towards the left here, so we can avoid all sorts of those casters kind of floating around in that area. Especially where the Royal Revenant spawns in. Don't want to fuck with that. So yeah, just stay to the left here. And we're aiming for this island that's to the right-ish of that small island. This guy up here where there's that Grace. And then aim slightly, I mean, I guess north-northwest of off the island. And we want that. Cool. Clear out this stuff and then line up right here and L2 and walk forward and goodbye, sir. Apologies for the dishonorable death. grab his stuff. No, I didn't. No. No. I didn't mean to rest there. Now I have to wait through this cutscene
You had the
a little bit earlier than I needed to.
There is, but I can take you gathering plate. Very well.
I was trying to
Let my hand rest upon you
get on torrent.
for but a moment.
Hello, welcome back. I'm accidentally going to the round table. Okay. Now we actually go pick up Raya. Set a southeast bearing. They'd have a different vibe if the Beach Boys had a Z at the end instead of a S. It'd be fun, though. There's Godric's castle in the distance.
Hello.
Kinda cool.
Hello. Please. Hello, it's rather my mistress. But I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
Fortunately, I already have it.
Oh, thank you. Could I forget? I seek you a very to steady such, please.
All right, that's that quest line started. And we aim towards this shack, or sorry, towards that shrine over there. Let's equip our Uchi just for future use. Take a nice wide berth around this guy. And wait until he turns back around. Perfect. And lovely. Okay. And I'm giving a lot of space to that lobster over there. And still running this direction. Towards our next shrine with our next set of 3 smithing stone 2s. It should be... What am I doing? Okay, yeah, it's right there. For a second I thought I was just like I had passed it somehow. But obviously not. It's a little bit further away. Okay. Grab these mushrooms, smithing stone 2s, and we're off again. Around the back of these guys to avoid aggroing them. Or at least attempt to avoiding aggro on them. Grab this race. And we're off. Oh. Okay. Crouch through this section. Grab this. Grab this. And fast travel here before the Dragon aggro. Hey guy, how's it going? The stream's going well. Had to reset a attempt. Really deep into the run. Which is unfortunate, but we're making progress. Okay, I'm gonna crouch here and attempt to avoid drawing his aggro. Which might look like I might just do this every time. Grab it, and then he does his little laser attack, and I can just avoid it by crouching around here. And then I should be able to fast travel. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That's how you grab those last 3 Smithing Stone 2s. And then we are set up in terms of Smithing Stone 2s, and now we are off to Altus Plateau. Slightly off on my bearing there. Went a little bit too far west instead of just straight north, which is usually what I do. And then through here, grab this extremely unnecessary golden seed that I am honor bound to grab because it's just directly in my path. But I will never use it. Okay. Jump over those guys. Go here. Perfect. All right, almost done with setup. Well, almost done with pre-DTS setup, which is most of setup, but there's definitely still... Although DTS is a split after setup, the split until Margit should be set up as well. It's just that DTS feels higher stakes because it's a real boss, whereas obviously Patches is not. But yeah, we do a bunch of stuff after DTS that should just be qualified as setup. Avoid all enemies. And by staying to the left here, we avoid aggro from the siege weapons. I am using Assassin's Gambit, but not yet. I get it basically in 15 minutes. Or I guess something like 20 minutes. I have to kill Bernal first. But yeah, I do use Assassin's Gambit. Alright, and we're done with Liurnia. Off to Altus. Cool. Gonna grab this Grace for later, in order to get Assassin's Gambit, actually. And Gillica, I guess. Yeah, this is probably the first Animal Collective song that I heard, because I think that, like, obviously Merryweather Post Pavilion was the first album that I listened to by them. I mean, not obviously, but that was the first album I listened to them, because it was the most popular. And so, yeah, this is probably the first Animal Collective song I ever heard. And it defined my 4 years in high school. All right. Also a good one. Also a great Enko song. Grab Disgrace. Cool, they're not aggroed. Let me Q. Turn into something. Yeah, I think feels probably was my favorite Animal Collective album in high school. I think Strawberry Jam is probably now my favorite. I don't listen to them at all as much as I used to, but still. Yeah, I agree. I think I used to listen to Feels all the time falling asleep. But so I probably have listened to like the first half of that album way more than I listened to the second half. But I've listened to it a lot too. That's crazy because you were driving back from a concert with friends and put Feels on the first time you ever heard it. The weird half sleep listen. But how was Turn Into Something the first song you heard if it's the last track on Feels? You wake up in the middle of the album or something? Gotcha. It's a pretty good song. Pretty great three album run. Feels, Strawberry Jam, and Merryweather. They come out in that order? I'm not sure. Yeah. All right, nearly done with our second setup of the day. Joy, we can start fighting bosses soon. Cool. We've got no aggro from anybody, which is nice. And let's get our stuff ready for this. We have Kukri, we have our Uchi, and our bow. Just two-handed bow, and then come about here. Let him turn to face me, and then start walking. And we're trying to maintain roughly this distance between us. Right about when he passes the gap in the trees, we are off. Okay, cool. Aim our first Kukri around here. Aim our second around here. Aim our third like here. Crouch. And before he can... Oh no. Is this fine? It is fine. Whoa, what is happening? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Huh. Okay, I think I had just turned on repeat last action by accident when I was pressing next on this thing. Hopefully... No, I didn't get hit. I'm trying to decide... Something very strange happened. So essentially, when I jumped up here onto this area, I think I pressed the repeat last action hotkey. And so instead of doing his normal stuff, he started freaking out and like moving all weird. Which probably makes all of this run invalid. Which is kind of a bummer. How did that happen? Okay, well... Yeah, I think that makes this invalid, which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna switch to Butt Slam. Because I don't have time to do another full attempt. Okay, well I should make sure that that doesn't happen in the future. Okay, let me change the description of the stream. That's so weird. Or I mean, it happens, I guess. But yeah, just a silly mistake. So I think what happened is that I accidentally pressed the repeat last action hotkey, which is on my keyboard. And so I think that just makes the run invalid because he started doing a bunch of weird stuff. And so I'm not exactly sure when that happened because it definitely haven't had the repeat last action on the entire time. But yeah, I think that is not a legit run. So I'm just going to switch to the butt slam. Oh, I should turn off. The player did not do anything weird. The, like, Dragon Tree Sentinel did something weird. The Dragon Tree Sentinel had repeat last action turned on, and so it kept doing his first movement, which is like just shuffle to the right, shuffle right to the right, shuffle to the right. Yeah, so that's just a mistake by me. I must have pressed it accidentally without realizing. Which is kind of a bummer. I just wasted 40 minutes. Yeah, so that's ER tool, which allows me to like practice bosses and practice specific moves. Like it's how I practiced Waterfowl a bunch, is that I just turned on no death, turned on repeat action, and learned to dodge it, you know, consistently. So
let my hand rest
yeah,
upon
kind of weirdness, kind of a weirdness.
about a mo-
Yes. It's a specific, like, actually I usually have it just on in the background, but it doesn't, I have it just like not doing anything. Like, yeah, it's very chill to do, but it's just, I must have accidentally pressed it at some point. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oops. But, oh well. Lost 40 minutes. I'll probably do around, like, an hour or so of this. Wonder how this damages. Yeah, at least it didn't happen at Gideon, true. The one-hit stuns are nice for these guys. Hello. I don't really remember what any of these items are. Hello, sir. Oops. Ow. I was stuck against the wall. I thought I was trying to exit there. Okay, I think this next boss, I think Godskin Duo is going to be the hardest boss for this, Maybe I should go underground and get some upgrades from there before I do all this. Am I even allowed to? Okay, yeah, I should be. What's that they have behind them? Let's grab this Grace real quick. is this again? Okay. That makes sense, I guess, to fight this guy. Yeah, let's maybe try going. Well, let's see. I'll try going underground now, but I'm gonna just fight some more random stuff. Do I have enough to upgrade? I'm not sure.
I knew they out your own.
I do, but I need to. Oh no. Oh, I need smithing steppins. Okay, yeah, let's go to the underground. Here. All right, so let's just go somewhere over here. I kind of would like the poison. Okay, what's going on here? I'd like the Blue Dew Talisman maybe at some point, so I can simply regen blue. How is this on these guys? I assume pretty good. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Oops. Where's my stun though? Oh, it eats the stun. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, it's okay with them, but not incredible. It slams them down, which is nice, but maybe a little too easily. Stun them, which is nice. Ow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not much more than that. Ow. I don't think there's anything that way that I need. I think that all the 7s are in the next section. And there's maybe one... Is that a Somber 7 or something like that? That's... Ow. That's up there? I don't know. Flatten. Beautiful. Man, I really need to use this outspacing, how much this closes distances. Ow. Ow. Okay, I think that's something I just need to start using more. Okay, that's Somber, so I think 7. Well, I'm gonna get this shortcut real quick. Okay, it is a plain smithing 7. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that didn't work. It's so funny. Very nice. Surely intentional. Oh, right, not this way. It's DS3 that's way. Thank you. What is this again? Fire grease, okay. Isn't there a... Ow. Okay, I need to follow my actual advice. like... Nice. That's nice. Okay, so... Let's bait out. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Sadness. Shame, as the 8-Bit brothers say. Okay. Oh my god. Didn't know that had a hitbox. Or I guess it didn't have a hitbox. I just got caught by... Oh my god, you're kidding me. You know what I want to actually do? Fight him from the high ground. Maybe I'll try that. No. Oh, you're kidding me. Ouch. Okay, I might have to call it soon. I'm playing pretty poorly. I'm pretty tired. Okay, I'm gonna let him come a little bit closer to me. That's crazy. Oh, he can climb. Okay, well maybe I need to get him from a different section. Hello, can I see him? There he is. Never saw his crazy sword. Yeah, it's pretty. That's kind of brutal. Oh no. I was convinced I was just sailing off the edge. I thought there was one over here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's in the ceiling. Ow. Oops. Wait, can I? Bye. Okay, we are looking for smithing stone 7s, which I think there are a few of down here, but there might just be 8s. It's 11. Yeah, we're definitely being a little weak in our attacks here. Although I guess I'm only at 36 strength. I don't even know what hit me there. Oops. Damn it. Okay, hopefully I don't have to... I don't aggro this guy anymore. No such luck. Oh my god, and he followed me up there? That's crazy. This is so bad. Oh my god. This area getting so destroyed. Surely running through is going to work here. Update, it's not working too well. Easy. No moment of worry at all and all of that. I might, well, let's see. I might. Ow. just go to Moog first. This is smithing 5, interesting. Okay. Just open this if I ever need it again. Yeah, let's try this guy. We'll see. I'm curious what the damage is going to be against smoke. But and then I might call it after a couple of attempts. What's this? Smithing 6. Interesting. It's gonna give us some idea of how bad it is. That's not gonna work, is it? That's kind of a shame. This is not making me feel great about real Moog. Is this the only attack that's safe on him? Might be. I wonder if we can do... There's some calculated strafes in there that we can do. Like, if he does his big... Let's see. This is not safe. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Okay. What's this fake Moog's lore? Ow. I think he's like a specter summoned by his brother, by Morgott. It's also crazy that I have not gotten a single sun yet. Oh no. A Spectre to protect the, Oh, that's nice. Okay, I can do that at least. A Spectre to protect the, what's the name of the evil thing in the... below this? The fire god. Evil fire god. The Frenzy Fire. How have I not got a single sun? That's crazy. Okay. I think I got the kind of hang of it after a little bit. I think I need some more damage though. What's this again? Oh, that's probably pretty good. Can I equip some more defense? Barely. The drip is unreal. Okay, well that's pretty good, I think. Let's try... I'm gonna try... I wanna try... Is this the right place? No. I'm going to try Godskin Duo just to see how terrible it is. Ow. Come on. That was crazy. Come on, guys. Let me guess my grace. Okay, well that's one way of getting to the grace. Is this a 7? Not sure. It was smithing a somber 7, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try this and then we'll see if we are in need of some upgrades. Another Smithing Stone 6. Interesting. Okay. Should I make a save here? Probably. Just in case I'm at my wit's end and want to eventually use sleep. Okay, pre-Godskin Duo is what we have here. Okay, cool. How bad is this? Could this be? Surely not that bad. Ow. That was one of his slowest attacks, and I could not really deal with it. Trying to decide if I could try to outspace it. This guy's really resistant to strike, which is why the damage is not good. I've not gotten a single... Surely fast enough? Nope, not even close. Okay, I think... This is not a great sign. Okay. I need to separate them. Planned strafe, calculated strafe right there. Oh my god, this is gonna be so painful. I am somehow mildly consistently avoiding that follow-up slam. I'm very low on heals though. I think that this is definitely doable. It just might be a tad painful. Ow. Can I just... I'm just gonna... Cannot be bothered to do... Okay. Cool. Yeah, we definitely need them to be a little bit further apart from each other. Like here. Perfect. Oh, not perfect, because I wasn't fast enough to get in. This is good. Okay. Come on. Do something, please. He's too close for me to do anything to that. Stupid of me. Yep. Yeah, okay, so I really need to just wait until they're... I really need to be patient in this. Like, here it would be safe if he decided to actually do anything. And if I decided to actually dodge it. Not quite safe. I wonder how good it is against the Apostle. But surely if it's too slow for Noble. Not terrible. And I just... Ow. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Now it's... that. Ow. Dang. Yeah, I think we have to stick with the Godskin Noble, unfortunately, to start. I don't think I can be... Okay, last attempt, and then I'm going to call it for the day. Phase 2 Godskin Noble should actually be easier because he has a couple of attacks that you can strafe and start attacking before he even starts doing his stuff. Cool. Cool. I was hoping that would fly over me. It did not. Fireball again, maybe? Oh no. Oh no. That's brutal. Wow, and I just avoided that. Oh, but at least I've gone to phase 2. Yeah, now I need to be careful. Okay. Can I? Oof, barely. Oh no. That's brutal. The hyper armor killed me. Okay. Well, we have some tactics for future. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Cool. Thanks for coming through. A good attempt today. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And then that second attempt was just frustrating that I wasted time. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna call it there. Whew. Thanks for coming through once again. Yeah. Yeah, that might be the last attempt I can do before 2026. Unfortunately, but yeah, see you around, dude.